Welcome to the deep dive. Today, we're putting down the shovel for a bit and picking up the smart tool.
This is intriguing.
Yeah, because we're investigating this massive opportunity for small and medium-sized landscaping businesses.
Okay.
It's all about how they can absolutely revolutionize their client relationship.
Right, moving beyond just the initial job.
Exactly. Our focus is transforming those one-off contracts into, steady, scalable streams of referrals and repeat business. And doing it using modern, accessible tech.
Yeah, what's fascinating here, I think, is that the foundation of landscaping is so personal. It's built on trust.
Definitely.
Homeowners, property managers, they rely on providers who show up, do good work consistently, and crucially, who come recommended. Yet, our sources really highlight this classic business blunder. Owners put maybe 90% of their energy chasing new leads.
Always the next job.
Right. And they completely neglect their existing client base, which is, it's an incredible goldmine.
It really is.
All that potential repeat work, those easy referral opportunities, they just miss out. The follow-up doesn't happen. The personalized thank you gets skipped. The easy rebooking process just isn't there.
And that's the relationship killer, isn't it? You do a fantastic job on a patio, get the check, and then vanish. You just sort of hope they remember you next spring when, the lawn needs aerating or something.
Hope is not a strategy, as they say.
Not a scalable one, anyway. So, our mission today is to pull back the curtain. We want to reveal exactly how recent advances in AI and automation are really leveling the playing field here.
Yeah.
They're making sophisticated customer relationship management, CRM, efficient and affordable, even if you're, totally not a tech person.
And that accessibility piece, that's the core context shift, isn't it?
I think so.
Historically, if you wanted a proper system for nurturing clients, like scheduling follow-up emails 6 months out, tracking what Mrs. Jones prefers for her flower beds, automating review requests.
Forget it unless you're huge.
Yep, exactly. You had to be a big corporation. You needed dedicated IT staff, a marketing department.
Yeah.
The expense was just, it was a barrier.
Right. But now we're seeing the rise of these no-code tools, these lightweight automation engines, and they just eliminate all that repetitive manual stuff, dragging data from one place to another, sending the same email over and over.
And the point isn't to chain the business owner to a computer, right?
No, quite the opposite.
Yeah.
They're designed to free them up. So they can be out there supervising crews, talking to clients, building those actual high-touch relationships.
So if we connect this to the bigger picture, it's kind of like efficiency creating the space for better human connection.
That's a great way to put it.
The strategists we looked at, they pinpointed 5 specific tools, and they're, importantly, highly affordable tools that work together in synergy.
Like a little tech stack.
Pretty much. Think of it as your new lean, high-tech client management machine. So we're looking at make.com. That's the automation engine.
Digital plumbing.
Exactly. Lets your apps talk to each other. Then Notion. That's your central hub, your shared digital filing cabinet.
Okay.
OpenAI for doing smart things with content, like writing emails or analyzing feedback.
Got it.
Cloudinary for managing all those crucial before and after photos.
Yeah, the visuals.
And finally, Appify. That's for building simple, custom client portals or apps without needing to code.
Okay, that's quite a stack. Let's unpack that a bit. Starting with the heart of it, you said unifying the data. Why Notion as the central hub for landscapers?
Right, it's all about achieving total centralized clarity, which is just impossible if you've got notes on clipboards, reminders and text messages, job details and different calendars. It's chaos.
Been there.
Yeah, so Notion tracks every interaction. Client histories, detailed project notes, like really detailed exact maintenance schedules for specific properties, and, this is critical, organized standard operating procedures, SOPs.
So everyone knows how to do the job right, every time.
Precisely. But the core insight here is moving from just tracking data to actually using it effectively.
How so?
Well, say a client requested specific organic lawn treatments last season, or maybe they have a particular type of heritage rose that needs special fertilizer. That detail isn't lost in an old email chain.
It's right there in their Notion profile.
Instantly available when you're putting together their quote for this year. You show this incredible attention to detail without relying on your memory, which, let's face it, fails.
Yeah, I can see how that centralization creates amazing consistency, especially, like you said, for businesses using seasonal or part-time help. If I hire someone new for the spring rush, they don't have to spend days hunting down old info. They just access the shared playbook in Notion. They know exactly what Mrs. Smith expects for her garden.
Exactly. And that speed of onboarding, that's a huge competitive advantage right there. Less time training, more time doing billable work.
Okay, makes sense. Now let's shift from data storage to communication, because this is often, I think, the biggest failure point for small businesses, right? An owner just doesn't have time to sit down and write 50 personalized thank you notes every week. It's just not feasible.
No way.
So this is where OpenAI comes in, handling these smart, personalized client campaigns.
Right. And this raises that key question. How do you send tailored, meaningful messages at scale without spending your entire day writing emails?
Yeah.
The sources show how automation, powered by AI, solves this. You set up a workflow. The moment a project is marked complete in your system.
Triggered.
Exactly. The system doesn't just send some generic thanks for your business email. It uses AI to draft a highly customized thank you note. Then, maybe a week later, it follows up automatically with a short satisfaction survey. And after that, a gentle referral request.
That timing is genius. It hits the client when they're still feeling really positive about the finished project.
Precisely.
But here's my challenge, my question. Won't the AI-generated message found, well, robotic, canned?
That's the beauty of modern AI, especially when it's connected to your data. It is personalized. It pulls details from that Notion hub we talked about.
Oh, okay.
So it might reference the specific type of bluestone used in their new walkway, or mention the gorgeous Japanese maple you planted. It feels specific to them.
Okay, that's better than I expected.
But here's where it gets really interesting, I think. The AI doesn't just write the messages, it can also analyze the feedback that comes back in from those surveys.
Oh, wow. How does that work?
It can quickly flag, say, genuine dissatisfaction, or it might spot subtle trends across multiple responses that a busy owner, just glancing through, might totally miss.
So, like, if a client replies, "The crew was great, but the cleanup near the back fence wasn't perfect," the AI flags that.
Yes, exactly. It flags that specific comment, maybe even categorizes it, allowing the owner to see it immediately and make a proactive phone call. Hey, saw your note about the cleanup, let me send someone right back out.
Right. Address it before it festers into a bad online review or lost future business.
Absolutely. You shift from reactive crisis management, which is stressful and costly, to proactive relationship nurturing. You stop those little negative experiences from blowing up.
Okay, that's powerful. So moving beyond direct communication, referrals. You mentioned visuals. Landscaping is so visual.
Hugely.
When a happy customer shares a gorgeous before and after photo of their yard transformation on Facebook or Instagram, that's gold. That's them publicly vouching for your work.
It's the best kind of marketing there is.
But managing hundreds, maybe thousands, of huge high-resolution project photos, that can be a nightmare. Just finding the right one, resizing it. Ugh.
Total nightmare. Which is why the sources recommend Cloudinary for streamlined media management.
Okay, how does that simplify things?
Well, managing visuals used to be a massive logistical headache, right? How do you make sure your best photos are always optimized for the web so they load fast? How do you keep them secure? How do you make them instantly available for social media posts or email newsletters without spending hours manually resizing and uploading?
Yeah, the resizing alone.
Cloudinary handles all that. It's like a smart central library for your photos and videos. It manages them securely. It can automatically optimize them for different uses, web, social, print, and it ensures that the latest project photos are immediately ready to go.
So the team finishes a job, uploads the pics, and boom, they're instantly available for marketing, for the website portfolio, everything.
Effortlessly. So your beautiful work gets showcased easily, which drives those high-quality referrals.
Makes sense. Okay, let's talk about the client experience itself. You mentioned Appify. What kind of self-service stuff can a non-coder actually build for their clients with this?
Yeah, Appify is a really key piece in modernizing that whole client interaction. It lets a business owner build a simple branded customer portal or even a mobile app.
Without writing code.
Without writing a single line of code. Think of it like your own digital storefront or service counter.
Okay, so what's the most powerful thing a client can do in this portal or app? What's the big win for the landscaper?
I think the most valuable feature, especially for driving repeat business, is easy rebooking. Avoiding the phone tag.
Exactly. Instead of back and forth calls or emails trying to schedule that spring cleanup or fall fertilizer application, imagine your client just opens the app on their phone. They can see their task service history right there. And with one click, they tap rebook last mulching service or request annual aeration package. Done.
Wow. That immediacy,
Yeah.
that must drastically reduce friction, makes it super easy for them to give you more business.
Huge boost to repeat business. And they can maybe provide reviews directly through it, access past invoices, update their contact info. It centralizes things for them too.
Okay, that sounds great, but I can hear some listeners thinking, setting all this up, connecting Cloudinary for photos, Notion for data, Appify for the portal, OpenAI for emails. Isn't that just swapping phone tag for a massive tech headache?
That is a fair question. And that's where the final piece, Make.com, comes in. It's the glue.
The digital plumbing again.
Right. Make.com is that automation engine we mentioned first. It's what ensures all these separate tools work together seamlessly. So when a client does hate Rebook in the Appify app,
Make.com tells Notion to update that client's record automatically. It might add the job to your scheduling software or calendar. It could trigger a notification to your crew leader.
so no double data entry.
Absolutely none. The whole point is simplification through automation, not adding complexity. Make.com orchestrates the flow between the apps.
Okay, that makes sense. It's the constant automatic synchronization that actually saves the time and prevents errors.
Precisely.
All right, let's bring it all home then. Walk us through the full synergy. Put all 5 tools, Make, Notion, OpenAI, Cloudinary, Appify together in a real-world automated workflow. Show us the machine in action.
Okay, this is the payoff, right? Seeing it all work together in the background. Let's take a big project, say, a complete backyard renovation. Yard cleanup, new patio, plantings, the works. It just got finished.
Okay, project complete. Now what? Go step by step.
Step 1. The crew leader or owner marks the project as complete on their phone or tablet, maybe in Notion, maybe in a simple job management app. That's basically the only manual step needed to kick things off.
Okay, one tap. Step 2, initiated by Make.com.
Correct. Make.com instantly wakes up and triggers the whole sequence. First, it tells Notion to update the client's record, marks the project complete, logs the date, maybe adds notes from the crew leader, and crucially, it could automatically schedule reminders for, say, a 6-month check-in or a prompt for winterizing services way down the line.
Smart. Keeps future business on the radar. Step 3, communication.
Yep. Make.com tells OpenAI to generate and send that highly personalized thank you email we talked about. Maybe it even includes a specific compliment about their new space based on the project description, and it asks for that Google review while the client's still thrilled.
Okay, and the visuals.
Simultaneously, Make.com could tell Cloudinary, hey, grab those after photos associated with this job ID. Cloudinary optimizes them and maybe adds them to a shared online gallery, or even includes a link to it in the thank you email, making it easy for the client to view and share.
Nice. So they get their picks right away. And finally, the re-engagement piece using Appify.
Right. Maybe a few days later, Make.com triggers a notification through the Appify portal or app. Something like, loving your new yard, book your spring lawn care package now before the rush, with a direct link to book.
Wow. Okay, so that's what? 5 high-impact customer-touching actions?
At least, all generated almost instantly from that one complete status update. Minimal manual work required, but it maximizes the chances for great reviews, easy referrals, and crucial re-engagement.
The consistency there is just stunning. I remember one of the strategy experts quoted Leah Kumar. She noted that for service businesses like landscaping, automating feedback and using AI for communication literally turns every client into a potential promoter. She emphasized that achieving that level of consistent, timely follow-up is just it's impossible if you're relying on memory or manual checklists, especially during busy season.
Absolutely impossible. And Ben Foster, another consultant, mentioned he really reinforced that idea. He said, technology amplifies personal service, it doesn't replace it. Landscapers who use these kinds of no-code platforms, they actually connect better with clients. Why? Because the system handles the tedious, repetitive tasks.
Right.
It frees them up to focus on their actual craft, the quality of the service, and having real conversations with the clients.
It's the systematic, automated machine making sure the follow-up and the referral asks happen, rather than just, hoping they happen.
Exactly. Hope is replaced by process.
Okay. So what does this all mean for you, the listener, running maybe a small landscaping crew or dreaming of starting one? We've got 4 major actionable takeaways you can apply right now.
Okay, first, you really need to map out every single client touch point, from that very first phone call or website inquiry, all the way through the job, the invoicing, and any potential follow-up. Where are you relying on manual effort right now? Where are the bottlenecks? Be honest about it.
Good starting point. Second,
Second, centralize your business knowledge. Seriously consider using a system like Notion. Build those shared playbooks. Keep detailed client notes accessible. This ensures even your newest seasonal hire operates with the consistency of a veteran pro, and those crucial client preferences never get lost.
Consistency is key. Third takeaway.
Third, use an automation tool, something like make.com. Set it up to trigger those mandatory steps, the thank yous, the review requests, the referral ask, especially during your peak seasons when things get crazy and these crucial relationship building steps are the first things to get dropped.
Automate what must happen. And fourth,
Leverage those no-code tools like Appify. Give your clients an incredibly easy, one-tap way to rebook services, maybe refer friends, share their positive experiences, and make sure the activity syncs directly back into your central hub like Notion. Close the loop.
right, make it easy for them and caption the data for you.
Exactly. The core message here is really clear. The ability to deliver a consistently excellent, memorable, and importantly, referable customer experience, it's now genuinely accessible and affordable, even for the smallest landscaping firms.
And the implication.
Well, those who embrace this kind of smart automation, they're inevitably going to outpace competitors who are still stuck with paper records, overloaded memories, and manual reminders. It's just a more efficient, effective way to operate.
So here's our final thought for you to chew on today. Find that one.
Just one.
Sticky note. Or that single manual reminder you currently rely on for a crucial client follow-up. Maybe it's reminding yourself to call about renewing a maintenance contract or asking for that referral. Now, think about the actual cost. If you forget that reminder just once, you lose the repeat contract. You miss out on a potentially huge referral. Or worse, you get a negative review because something slipped through the cracks.
Yeah, that cost can be significant.
That hidden cost of forgetting. That's the potential return on investment for putting some simple automation in place. It's not just about saving time. It's about protecting and growing your revenue.
Well said. It shifts your focus back to the high-value relationship building, which is the true root of long-term success in this business.
Absolutely. Thank you for joining us on this deep dive.
Yeah, thanks for tuning in.